The elevator that only goes down, and the floor that never ends. My name is Lena Voss. I am 29 years old and work the graveyard shift as a security guard in the old Meridian Tower downtown. 32 floors of abandoned offices, flickering fluorescent tubes, a silence that presses against your eardrums like wet cotton. The building was finished in 1973. Back when architects still believed in permanence: marble lobby, brass fittings, an elevator bank that looks as if it belongs in a Stanley Kubrick set, 4 cars, all original Otis models, slow and smooth, with those small arrow lights that chime like they are announcing royalty. Everyone calls it the down elevator. Not because it only travels downward. During the day it behaves normally, but after midnight, when the building empties and the HVAC shuts off, one of the cars, always car number 3, begins to act strangely. It started during my first week alone on the floor. I was on the 28th level doing rounds. The corridor smelled of old carpet and burnt coffee. I pressed the call button. Car 3 arrived first. The doors parted with that soft hydraulic sigh. Inside, polished wood paneling, a single flickering bulb overhead, the floor indicator glowing amber. I stepped inside, pressed G for ground. The doors closed. The car did not ascend. It dropped, controlled, deliberate, fast enough to press my stomach against my spine, slow enough that I could count the floors flashing past. 28, 27, 26, faster than normal. I jabbed the emergency stop. Nothing. Alarm button. Silence. Radio static. The lights dimmed to half. The bulb above me buzzed like a dying insect. The indicator kept counting 10, 9, 8. Past the lobby, past the basement levels marked B1, B2, B3. It did not stop at B3. It continued. Negative floors appeared. -1, -2, -3. The car slowed. Stopped. Doors opened. Darkness outside. Not black absence. No walls. No corridor. Just empty space that drank the light from the elevator. Cold air rushed in, smelling of wet concrete and copper. I did not step out. I pressed G again. Nothing. I pressed every button. Nothing. The doors remained open, and I heard it. Footsteps, slow, echoing, coming from the dark. Not running, not hurried, simply walking. Closer. I hammered the close button. The doors slid shut. The car lurched upward, back through the negatives. -5, -4, -3, past B3, B2, B1, past lobby, up to 28 doors opened. Normal corridor. Same burnt coffee smell. I ran to the security office, locked the door, sat with my back against it until dawn. Next shift, I told my supervisor. He laughed. Said old Otis cars glitch sometimes. Just don't ride 3 after midnight. I didn't for 2 weeks. Then curiosity won. I wrote it again, pressed -1. The car obeyed, dropped, past negatives, stopped at -9. Doors opened. A corridor, dim red emergency lighting, concrete walls, its overhead pipes dripping black water, signs and faded paint. Sublevel 9 restricted. I stepped out. The doors closed behind me. The car left. I was alone. The corridor stretched both ways. No end in sight. It walked left. Past doors labeled storage, mechanical archive, all locked, all silent. Then I heard music, faint, classical, piano, coming from behind a door marked observation. I opened it. A room, 1 chair, One desk, one monitor. The screen showed the lobby, live feed. Me. Standing in the lobby 2 weeks earlier, pressing the call button for car 3. The feed looped, me pressing the button, doors opening, me stepping in, doors closing, over and over. I sat in the chair, the piano grew louder. A voice, my voice, but older, came from the speakers. I always wanted to know what was below. I stood. The monitor changed. Now it showed me, right now, sitting in the chair, looping. I ran back to the corridor. The elevator was waiting. Doors open. I stepped in, pressed G. It did not move. Instead, the indicator changed. Nuts. Dropped deeper. Stopped at -17. Doors opened. Another corridor. This one smelled of rust and salt. Footprints in the dust. Fresh. My footprints. Leading away from the elevator. I followed them. They led to a door. No label. I opened it. Mirrors on every wall. Ceiling. Floor. All mirrors. In every reflection, me, but different. Older in some, younger in others, bleeding in one, laughing in another, dead in most. It's all staring at me, all silent. The elevator dinged behind me, doors closing. I ran. Made it inside. Pressed every button. It went down. 222935. No floors, just numbers. Deeper. The car slowed. Stopped. No indicator. Doors opened. Darkness, but not empty. Shapes. Tall, thin, faceless. Standing in rows, waiting. One stepped forward. It had my face, but wrong eyes too wide, my voice too small. It spoke. My voice. You kept pressing down. I pressed close. Nothing. The shape reached in, fingers cold, wrapped around my wrist, pulled. I fought. The doors started closing, slowly. The shape smiled. You wanted to know? The doors met. The car lurched upward, fast. Numbers climbing. 35, -29, -22, past -17, past -10. Stopped at lobby, doors opened. Doors opened. Normal lobby. Marble brass. Quiet. I stepped out. Looked back. Car 3 was empty. But the indicator glowed. Still on -35. I never wrote it again. Quit the job. Moved cities. But sometimes, late at night, in elevators that aren't mine, I hear it. A soft ding from below. And the floor indicator flickers. Just once. -1, then -2, then nothing. Don't press anything. I get out because I know. The elevator is still going down, and one day it will stop on a floor with my name on it. And the doors will open, and I'll see what's waiting. Patient. In the dark. For me to step in one last time, check the elevator in your building. The one that feels colder than the others. The one that arrives too quietly. Shh. Press the call button after midnight. Listen, if it dings from below, don't get in, because it only goes down, and once you ride it, you don't come back up. Not the same. Not whole. Not at all.